Hello all, welcome back. Yes, this is the Resident Evil 4 yellow Gamecube joystick. Now it's a mouthful and a half. I've got this one, I've also got the PlayStation 2 one. We're going to crack this bad boy open, but at the same time, I'm going to give you the ultimate guide. Right, so chainsaw joystick. This is the yellow one, the red one is PlayStation 2. They're both made by Newbie Tech, who are not new to making funky joysticks like this. In fact, they've made numerous other ones, but I think these are possibly their most outrageous creations to date, to be quite honest with you. Date on the back that I did notice was 2000 and... because I've lost it, 2005. So, obviously in conjunction with Capcom. Now what I've done is, I've heated up the seals. If I want to, I could reseal this. I'm in two minds at the moment. I'll probably just take the seals off completely, because it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go out of my collection. So, when you open this up, what I'll probably do is maybe change to a different view now. Right, let's get it out the box first of all. I'll show you the box, and then we'll obviously get to the meat and drink of it all. So, one joystick. Just put that to one side. You've got one little stand. Let's just put that to one side. Bit of paper. And let's have a quick look at the box. So, the box inside I think is quite neat. It does look really nice, but there's no getting away from it. It's just cardboard, which is a bit of a shame in all fairness, because compared to the PlayStation 2 version, this does look cheap. But let's just quickly lid, take you around the box. Obviously Resident 4 at the front there. And then the back. Sorry about the glare. And that's it. That's the box done with. So let's put the box to one side. What you didn't see me take off was this. Unfortunately, these things are yellow because of the cheapness of the plastic. It is what it is. There's no getting around it. But it's just a protective cover, nothing more. So that's how it would be displayed. First impressions are the yellow, I think, really does show off the blood really, really well. So let's get a closer look at this. Thumbsticks, D-pad, A, B, Y, X. You've got a trigger there. Sorry, you've got a trigger there. Trigger there. That doesn't actually do anything. You've also got a trigger there. That's the L button. Now, you've got that there. It's just a great big plastic plug. When I show you the PlayStation 2 version, I'll show you what maybe should have been in there. You've also got air vents. Now for me, air vents would have meant sound. This hasn't got any. It does vibrate, but it hasn't got any sound, and it was supposed to come with sound. As you can see there on the number, 4,106. Oh God, if I can sort the glare out. There you go, 4,106 out of 50,000 manufactured. So it's a low number. It's not the lowest, obviously. Thumbprints there and there, obviously where your fingers and thumbs would actually be. Now, as for holding this, it's terrible. It is absolutely horrific. It doesn't feel comfortable, not one little bit. And there's something wrong with the D-pad. It just doesn't feel right, not one little bit. But in all fairness to Newbie Tech, it's not really designed to be used as a joystick. It's designed to be used as a collectible. As for the chainsaw itself, the actual saw part, obviously different splattered blood. I believe it's a different design on all of them. No two are the same, which I think is quite special. Dull blade, and obviously plenty of blood all over it. Now, the crazy thing about this is... Oh, I forgot to mention the lead. Where's the lead? Well, the lead is in the base. There you have it. I believe you cannot pick these up as spares. So, if you lose this, or you haven't got this, you certainly cannot plug this into anything. You would have to maybe tear down a couple of old joysticks to get this to work. So if you haven't got the base and you haven't got the lead, it is a useless peripheral. What I have noticed is there's a gap there. Now, I double checked and I'm pretty certain that would be where you would put your save. In fact, have I got one? I have got one. Hang on a second. I'm just leaning down. Very yellowed. Just to prove it. That for me is a perfect fit. But it doesn't come with one. It never did. Now, what's crazy about this is, absolutely crazy, is you can use it obviously on your Gamecube. You can use it on the Wii. And with adapters, you could also use this on the Wii U and the Switch. And there is games that will allow you to use this. That is absolutely crazy that this joystick can be used for 4 generations of consoles. But it's a beautiful piece. Now that I've got it, it's never going to go out of my collection. So I'm really happy to own it. Really happy to own it. And I think it's just an absolute wacky design. Just to obviously go through all the buttons then. So start, pause at the top there. 2 thumbsticks, D-pad, your usual buttons. This chainsaw joystick, it really is light. It is super light. But I think it looks brilliant. I really do. I really do. I am a collector, as you know, or if you've just started following the channel, as you should know, I really do collect wacky joysticks as well. And I've got quite a few now in my collection. But nothing beats this and the PlayStation 2 version. Some really cool facts are that the chainsaws, depending on the colour, are used by, well, 2 lots of different people. For instance, the yellow chainsaws in the game, they're used by the Chainsaw Men. So that would be the same as then Pieces or Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The red chainsaws, well, they're used by the Chainsaw Sisters. And that's, in this case, Hotel Hell or the Army of Darkness. Groovy. Taking a look at the PlayStation 2 version, I really do think this looks so much better. I mean, look at it. Yes, it's in its own plastic case, but it's a proper display case, where the other one, you just don't get to see much. With this, you get to see everything. And I just think it's an absolute epic case. It just looks fantastic. I mean, the pictures as well. Sorry again about the glare. They just look absolutely brilliant. Let's open this one up. So it should just slide up. There we go. As you can see there, picture of Leon there at the back. What you have got in this one, there's a little bit of a cubby hole with instructions of sorts. Now if I can get into this. So what you've got is, you've got your, I suppose, Newbie Tech warranty card, which you don't get with the other one. You also just get some nonsense about binning it. That's not going to happen. The booklet that you do get, sorry, smacking the mic there, Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller, it's just put together so much better. Tells you more about the actual chainsaw. Also alludes to something a bit more special, the N motion. It just looks brilliant. Very nicely put together. The chainsaw itself, it's fastened down, wedged by that, and then a little bit of wire. This time, a fantastic reflective surface. Slightly different the way you actually hold this one. D-pad feels as if it's in the right location. Again, vent there. It feels so much heavier compared to the other one. See that? I think that's missing from the original. See, the original is the yellow one. See what I mean? It's a real shame because it just adds that little bit more to it. Hopefully I'll show that off some more because this has got sound, which is fantastic. It just looks so much better. It's, you know, it's plastic, but it looks like metal. Where's the number on this one? Okay, there it is. So at 50,000 made, this one is 38,859. So a higher number, but obviously nowhere near as high as we can get to. But again, just put together fantastically. Your two thumbsticks, your D-pad, you select your start, your normal 4 buttons, trigger buttons, L2, and that should be R2, it is. But the difference this time is there is another switch there on the bottom, on and off. This is for the N motion. Now I'll try, just put that there a second. See if I can show you the back of this, or take the card out, that's even better. Because I could have swore it tells me somewhere. There we go. So, limited edition chainsaw controller for the PlayStation 2, uniquely designed with gorgeous display stand. Original blood splatters again. So these are, they're totally different on every single one, the blood splatters. Pull cord mimics the sound of an actual chainsaw. Economic design, comfortable grip, and realistic rumble feature enhanced gaming experience. It's the N motion I was trying to allude for. Now what that basically does is the N motion. You have the joystick in this position, face down, and you face it up. Leon will raise his weapon and aim it, which is brilliant. It's something a little bit different and quirky, but playing the game constantly down like that certainly does not feel comfortable, not one little bit. And obviously the light there would indicate, I think, the mode that you're in. But I think it's just a brilliant design. And again, with the right adapters, you can use this on so many other different systems because it just works. The end motion, lift it up, he'll cock his weapon. His weapon will be cocked up. The thumbprints as well, I think, just looks so much better than the GameCube version. It just feels so much better. I think what they did was when they brought out the GameCube one, they went for it. They made something that was different and unique. But then when they brought out this version, they just made it better. The actual stand itself, there you go. There's your drawer with your lead inside. And again, some more instructions there for it. And that's it. I don't think this thing had anything on the bottom from what I can remember. Oh no, it has. But it just looks fantastic. Oh, the red felt there's lifting a little. Might have to glue that down. That crazy chainsaw sound. Check this out. I love it. And not that you could tell, but the whole thing was actually vibrating every time that happens. Brilliant. I also have the game on many systems, but the PlayStation 2 one, it's packed away in storage. There you have it. Chainsaw joysticks. Really, more collectibles. But absolutely brilliant that you can use these on more than one generation as well. Like I say, this definitely works on 4 generations, not all games. This definitely works on PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1. But with adapters, you could probably get it to work on your PlayStation 3 for certain, and maybe the PlayStation 4. I've not actually tried that, and I just haven't got the room at the moment to show you guys, but believe me, they do work. These are fantastic collectibles that every collector should have in their collection, surely. I mean, there's 100,000 of these to go at. Grab them while you can. As for money-wise, I've had this now for so many years, it's untrue. When these originally came out, they'd have cost between 50 and 80 UK pounds. You will pay a hell of a lot more than that now. You can pick this one up for between 150 to 350 pounds. And believe it or not, even though it's the hardest one to get, it's not the most sought after. The most sought after is the PlayStation 2, and I think that because it just looks so much better. The presentation box and everything, and the fact that it does more is why people go after this one more. Now, when I purchased this all those years ago, it was £150, which is way over the recommended retail price. But you can pay anything up to £500 for this version, which is absolutely crazy by today's standards. But they're getting harder and harder to get hold of a really good one. So grab them while you can, and also grab them with the leads, because certainly for the GameCube, a replacement at this moment in time is not manufactured unless you have it specially made. Hope you can't get my words out. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Catch you lot all again. Take care. Woohoo!